Sebastian, from the beginning of our relationship, I knew you were someone special. You came into my life at a time of transition, shining so brightly I couldn't help but gravitate towards you. We say our relationship was written in the stars, and how could it not be, with a slim chance of how we met? I can't believe the simple act of swiping on a screen led me to meeting and now marrying the love of my life.
One thing Laura always wanted was a husband and a family of her own. But in typical Laura fashion, she was never going to settle. She was picky, and I think it really paid off. The first time I met Sebastian, all I really knew about him was that he was an aerospace engineer, that he met Laura on a dating app, and that he gave really thoughtful gifts to airline flight attendants because he felt that they were underappreciated. So I guess I assumed he would be like quiet and shy and nerdy, and I was wrong. You started talking to me excitedly, quickly, loudly, as if we had always known each other, and I knew as soon as I met you that there was no way Laura was going to let you go.
The first moment that I met her, I knew right off the bat that Laura had a genuine personality that shines through. And she has that type of personality that makes you feel comfortable, and you can share information and she doesn't judge you. And I love that about her. And I started to notice a shift in Sebastian, and I was like, wow, this guy he's changed in a really good way.
Laura Emily Herman. Your ability to love people and other living creatures is so uplifting. It's so endearing to see you put others before yourself. Your love is boundless, babe. Even when something or someone hurts you, you don't let that alter your spirit, or you don't let that affect other relationships. I hope our children will learn to take after your ability to love. I vow to choose love over anger and to reciprocate the love that you have shown me in the world. A few things I've noticed since we started living together was how you make it a priority that we are unified in our decisions and that we value each other's undivided attention. I love that you would rather build a bridge than a blockade, just so you can invite everyone for dinner. Oh, wow. I love it. You look beautiful, babe. Look at you. Wow. I can't wait for us to walk down this aisle as adventure buddies and experience life together. I love you, Laura, and I vow to forever love you.
When we first started dating, I thought, geez, this guy asks a lot of questions. Now I see that's how you show others that you listen and want to hear their story. You take all that information and somehow remember it all. The greatest lesson you have taught me is to be yourself and not base your worth on others' opinions. You, more than anyone, are not afraid to be unapologetically yourself. Whether you're laughing so loudly, people turn from every direction, striking up meaningful conversations with complete strangers, or putting away grocery carts for those too lazy to do it themselves. You do that a lot. Every time.
One day, I ran into Sebastian, and I was like, wait a minute, something's off about him. And I kind of probed. I said, Sebastian, is there something you want to tell me? And he goes, yeah, man, I broke up with my girlfriend. I said, oh, shoot. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. So then a few days later, check back in, see how he's doing. He said, I'm doing okay. I said, okay. And at this point, I asked him the one question that changed his life forever. I said, Sebastian, you ever heard of Tinder?
It is now my great honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss.
Welcoming for the first time tonight, Mr. and Mrs. Okavar.
So I'm supposed to impart some of my wisdom to the two of them. So I came up with a couple of different thoughts. First one, as you slide down the banister of life, may all the splinters be pointed in the right direction. And then the last one is, love is just a word until someone comes along and gives it meaning. Today you both found that meaning.
What started out as a little spark in some tinder quickly grew into a hot flame. Our fire has been warm and reliable the past 4 years, and a big reason why is because you do the little things to feed it.
I promise to be worthy of your trust and love. I promise to support you and be open with you. I promise to make you home-cooked meals that are mostly very healthy. I promise to look at every airplane you point out in the sky, which again is a lot of planes. And I promise to love you the rest of my life. Quoting my culinary hero, Julia Child, you are the butter to my bread and the breath to my life. I love you, babe.